Hi Capricorn, and welcome back to the channel. Now this is going to be your mid-yearly spread. This reading is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus, okay? This is just a general reading, but feel free to go back to this reading later on in the year and check the reading out, okay? So if you are interested in the personal reading, then all my details are in the description box below. Let's take a look at what's in store for you, Capricorn, for July 2019. So we have the Six of Rods as well as the Lovers card. Let's talk about the Six of Rods first. Okay, there's going to be some sort of success that you may gain in the month of July. It may have something to do with a Leo individual. It could be a Leo individual that has their birthday in July, but there's going to be some sort of success. Some of you may gain some sort of recognition with a job, I'm sensing, in the month of July. But I feel like the spotlight may be on you. And you're going to be a leader in a sense. So some of you may be in a position at the moment. And you may feel as though you're not getting recognized for your position. However, in the month of July is when the spotlight will be on you. People will be copying you. People will be following your lead, is what I'm getting. We also have the Lovers card. So this speaks of a relationship. So you may gain some sort of success in a relationship. It could be with a Gemini individual or a Leo individual. I feel like for some of you, there was a delay in a coming together with somebody, possibly a Gemini or a Leo. But in the month of July, I feel like yourself and this person will find a way to come together. You may live at a distance from this person, and it could be like a mother figure that caused some sort of separation, caused some sort of divide between yourself and this person. But I feel like you'll overcome this divide, you'll overcome this distance. And some of you may become aware of what was taking place leading up to reconciling with this person, because I see that there's some sort of success that's going to be taking place. Some of you may be traveling from a distance to go and see somebody as well, and it's going to be very successful. And some of you, I feel, in the month of July are going to be in a very determined energy. Some of you may be feeling quite low at the moment, or some of you may feel like you've lost your spark. But in the month of July, there's an energy of being determined, being successful, being focused and achieving. So there's going to be a massive achievement that's going to be taking place in the month of July. And also I feel like some of you are focused on a partner, on a love interest, yeah? And this situation with this person is going to be a success. You have a very strong connection towards this person. And like I mentioned before, there could have been some sort of divide between yourself and this other individual. But I feel like because you're going to be so focused and determined, you're going to make the situation work with this person. Now, this situation may have been occurring with this individual since June or the ending of May. But I feel like maybe towards the ending of July, things will pick up with this person. You will reconcile with this person. There may have been a divide with yourself and this individual, but I see success in regards to a relationship with an individual. I see success in regards to, you know, the physical side with this individual. Maybe yourself and this individual haven't been physical for some time because of some sort of, you know, third party interference, a mother figure I'm feeling, or maybe distance. But I feel like you're going to gain some sort of success, especially around that area of intimacy with this person. In regards to your working life, again, achievement, success, people will be looking up to you. People will be following your lead, is what I'm getting. You're going to be very charismatic in the month of July. Not to say you're not charismatic now, Capricorn, but I feel like in the month of July, you're going to get a lot of admirers. People that you may not have thought of in a romantic way will be looking at you differently. You know, you're going to have some sort of charm, you know, some sort of allure that's going to draw others in towards you. But I feel like you're going to be very focused. So a lot of people in your workplace may start taking a liking to you. You know, a lot of people in your workplace may also follow you, follow your lead, copy you. Not in a detrimental way, but in a way whereby they admire you. And yeah, I do feel like some people will, you know, fancy you also. Some people will want to become intimate with you. They may flirt with you. But I feel like you're going to be very focused. Some of you, again, a love opportunity is going to be successful in the month of July. Let's take a look at August. So we have the Justice card. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So in the month of August, Capricorn, again, like I mentioned before, you will gain some sort of victory. But there's going to be some sort of justice in the month of August. Maybe with a Libra individual. Some of you, I feel, you may even get married in the month of August. But I feel like some sort of balancing of scales will, you know, I feel like in the month of July, you will get the recognition that you may have been seeking beforehand. And this theme will continue in the month of August. I feel as though in the month of August also, you may be, because of this success, you may feel as though, you know, you have to do everything right. Because some of you may be put in a position that requires you to lead others. Some of you may be put in a position where other people look up to you. You're going to be in a very influential position. So you may feel as though you have to do things by the book. You've got to do things that are right. You have to speak the truth for some of you. A truth may be spoken in the month of August. You have to balance out the scales. You know, I feel like some wrong is going to be right in August for some of you. And we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, some of you may feel in the month of August that you may not have enough energy to put into a relationship anymore. It could be with a Capricorn. I feel it's more your energy. And it could be with a Libra, doesn't have to be. It could be with a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. But I feel some of you may feel like you haven't got what it takes anymore to put in any effort into a relationship. But at the same time, you may feel like you've got to do what's right. And you may feel like what is right is to stay in this connection. Some of you, it could be a marriage. It could be some sort of testing times in the month of August with a relationship. Not wanting to put work into a connection. But feeling as though you have to do what is right. And what is right for some of you may be to stay in this connection. But deep down, you may feel to yourself, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I got what it takes. I don't know if I've got enough resources to sustain this connection. If I even want to work to maintain this connection. Some of you may feel also in the month of August that there could be some sort of payout with a spouse. And you may feel as though you may not have enough. But something around court may occur in the month of August. Something around court. You may not feel like you have enough fees to pay for a court appearance or a payout to give to somebody. But at the same time, you may feel like I have to balance the scales. I've got to do what's right. There's going to be some sort of deep contemplation in the month of August in regards to wanting to work on something, or, you know, even a job. You may be feeling, some of you could be working in, some of you could be solicitors, some of you could actually work in a court, and you may feel as though, is this what I really want to do? Like, do I want to stay in this job for the rest of my life? Some of you could be in this job for like 7 years or 17 years, and it's going to be a moment in August where you may feel like, I don't know if I am in the right job. Being at some sort of crossroads, but at the same time feeling as though you need to do what's right. Because like I said, you could be in a position whereby your people look up to you and you don't want to let people down. And you may keep this to yourself, and you may not want to share this with anyone, because if you do share this with some people, they may be quite shocked, because they may be thinking, wait a minute, I didn't know you felt this way. You're that, you know, you always do what's right. And that's the thing. I'm feeling that you may be torn between doing what's right and doing what's real with how you feel inside. And how you feel inside for some of you is to do something creative, is to escape this, maybe this marriage, maybe this job, because you may worry about what other people may think about you. Is what I'm getting for August. That was a bit okay. So let's see what's in store for you for September 2019. Okay, we have the Hermit, and then we have the 10 of Swords. Now this is making sense. Okay, let's focus on the Hermit. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo, and it could be a Virgo that's born in the month of September. And I feel more so, this is your energy also. You could decide that you want to go into hermit mode. Remember, I mentioned that in the month of August, you're, you know, contemplating whether or not you should put in any work into a situation, a job, a relationship, but you want to do what's right. I feel like you're going to go within. Some of you may isolate yourself from others in the month of September, because there's some sort of, for some of you, spiritual awakening that you may have, and you may feel like, I'm at a crossroads in my life. Some of you could be going through your Saturn return, and Saturn is in Capricorn at the moment, and it's conjuncting your Sun, so that will have an effect on you. Whether you're going through your Saturn return or not, you're still going for a Saturn transit. And when we go for a Saturn transit, because my moon is in Cancer and Saturn is in Capricorn, and Cancer and Capricorn are opposite, so that does have an effect in ways for me on my emotions, right? And I feel because it's conjuncting your Sun, you know, it's gonna make you want to go within, because you want to seek answers from within. It's like you're going to be on some sort of spiritual quest. Whenever we have a Saturn transit on our Sun, on our moon, you know, whether it's a return, you know, we always go through some sort of spiritual change. And I feel some of you are going through that spiritual change. And that may occur, depending on what deacon you are, in the month of September. Going within, seeking the answers from within, thinking to yourself, I don't want to keep doing things that make other people happy. I need to seek what makes me happy. And I don't really know what makes me happy, but I know I need to be away from others in order to find out. So I feel for some of you, you'll be going within, maybe isolating yourself from others. But then we also have the 10 of Swords. So some of you may feel to yourself that you're not happy in a partnership. Maybe if you're dealing with a Libra individual, right? But you're in contemplation with shall I or shan't I in the month of September. And maybe in the month of August, sorry. And in the month of September, I feel that you're got to take yourself away, because it's almost like you're at some sort of crossroads, and then you may decide to end this connection with this Libra individual. It could be because we had Justice card, which is Libra, but I feel like you could be ending a relationship with a air sign individual in the month of September. It's going to be an ending to something. And we also have the Hermit. So you could be ending a relationship with a Virgo also. And this could also speak of you putting an end to isolating yourself. So maybe some of you may have isolated yourself for the past 10 months, 10 years, 10 days, from August to September. And there will be an ending to isolating yourself from others. For some of you, there could be an ending to non-communication. Some of you may have not been connecting with an air sign individual or a Virgo individual, and there will be an end to this non-communication. But it's going to be an ending to a way of being for some of you. I feel like a spiritual transformation for some of you is going to take place in the month of September. There's going to be some sort of change, maybe a change in your appearance as well. Maybe some of you have isolated yourself from others, and when people see you again, they may not recognize you because you've gone through a transformation, but you may appear again in September. People may not recognize you because it would be an end to an old way of being, an end to a pattern, a thought pattern, a behavioral pattern in the month of September. I feel like September is going to be a very powerful month for you, Capricorn. Let's see what's in store for you in the month of October 2019. So we have the High Priestess, and we also have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this is speaking to me of, you know, I feel from going from the Hermit in September to the High Priestess. High Priestess is a Pisces. Virgo and Pisces are opposites. So it's a sense of, you know, going within with Virgo in September, trying to find the answers from within, putting an end to an old way of being. And I feel more so in the month of October, becoming more spiritually attuned, right? Getting in touch with your intuition more. Some of you may decide to do higher, you know, to learn, you know, subjects about spirituality. But I feel more so looking at the High Priestess card, you know, there's still going to be an element of maybe distance from others. But I feel in the month of October, you may become more spiritually aware. And the reason why I say that, there's still going to be an element of, because I feel you will come out of the energies of the Hermit, because you may feel like you're at some sort of crossroad, but it's going to be an ending to a way of being. However, in the month of October, this energy may still continue, but I feel you'll be a little bit more social, but more spiritually aware, and you'll be open to more offers. Whereas before, you know, maybe leading up to September, may have been 10 months, 10 weeks, or 10 years, there was an element of you detaching yourself from others, isolating yourself from others. You'll be more spiritually attuned, and you'll be more open to offers. Remember, Four of Cups in the reverse, right? Some of you may even get into a connection with a Piscean female or a male, right? But I feel like you'll be more emotionally and spiritually open to others in the month of October. There's still maybe a distance with yourself and other people, because you may still be on the spiritual journey, still trying to learn things about others, about yourself more so. And I feel some of you may embark on a course in the month of October that has to do with spirituality. I feel like the Saturn return will, you know, or your Saturn transit is really having an effect on you. In a spiritual way, it's opening your eyes up more spiritually. And I feel in the month of October, again, some of you may do a course, some of you may embark on a course and learn things. And this is partly one of the reasons why you might be in hibernation mode also, because you want to study. And obviously when you study, sometimes you have to be alone. You don't need any distractions, is what I'm getting. But at the same time, you will be studying, you will be learning things. Some of you learning things about this new partner. Some of you could embark on a relationship that is a spiritual relationship, a soulmate relationship in the month of October. You may learn things from this person. you'll be open to learning things from this person also. Some of you could have Scorpio moon or something, Pisces moon, Pisces rising. But I feel in the month of October, it will be a time for you to reflect. It will be a time for you to dig deep. It will be a time for you to learn some truths that you were trying to seek. And it may be a woman that teaches you this. It may be, it doesn't have to be a Pisces, but High Priestess is a Pisces. It may be a spiritual woman that is offering you these gems, you know, these jewels of life, of spirituality, and you'll be open to that offer. Four of Cups. Because you want to make a change in your life. I feel like this person is going to want to become one with you. There's going to be a life-changing, for some of you, life-changing situation with a Pisces individual, or some woman that you encounter that is very spiritual. She'll teach you things that, you know, you may have wanted to find answers to. And through your encounter with this individual, whether it's a relationship, some of you can go and consult a tarot reader or a psychic during this time, because you're wanting to find answers. You're open to answers. You're open to offers. Some of you could even train to become, you know, some of you could realize your psychic abilities. Especially, I'm feeling some of you may have Neptune conjunct your sun. If you've got a Neptune in Capricorn and it's conjuncting your sun, Neptune is all about dreams and illusions. And I know a few Neptune people, Capricorn people with, or Capricorn moon people with Neptune in Capricorn that's conjuncting their sun. And these people are psychic. So you may find that in the month of October, you want to expand your spiritual gifts, which may lead you to learning about your spirituality. You may take a course on spirituality to learn about your spiritual gifts. And this is where you may meet this person, and you'll be open to learning about spirituality. Others of you, I feel that you will be open to connecting with someone on a spiritual level. Maybe your relationships beforehand were more surface based, but you may encounter this individual, whether it's a man or a female, that's very spiritual, and that will provide you or offer you a love which you'll be open to, which is of a spiritual, which has a spiritual element to it, something that you may have not experienced before. Let's take a look at what's in store for you for November 2019, Capricorn. Yeah, we've got Pisces again. Okay, so we've got 10 of Pentacles and we've got 7 of Cups. So I feel like in the month of November, there's going to be some sort of stability. If you are going to, you know, meet this Pisces individual or this woman that is very spiritual, I feel strongly it's a Pisces male or female, that you will, there's going to be a commitment, or you'll feel a sense of commitment with this person. Some of you may move in with this person. This is your energy as well, 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like this is going to be a very happy time for you in November. You'll be surrounded by family. So some of you may go and visit family, and others of you may move in with a partner or move in with someone that lives with an elderly relative, is what I'm getting. Or some of you that are grandparents, you know, your child and their children will visit you around this time, more so than most, I'm sensing. But I feel that some of you in the month of November may commit to this individual that you met, that you may feel the spiritual connection with, that you may feel the soulmate love, you know. And we also have 7 of Cups. So this could be, like I mentioned before, this Pisces individual. There could be some sort of confusion. Maybe confusion with others, because this person could be the total opposite than yourselves. Maybe beforehand, like I mentioned, you may have been like quite logical, quite surface based, but through this sort of shift in way of thinking and connecting with this individual, connecting with yourself, you know, you then decide to take a new path, because I do see you taking a new path, shifting some old way of being, especially in the month of September. And people may be quite confused. They may be thinking to themselves, and others of you may want to commit. Some of you may want to commit to somebody, and others are confused because, like I said, they're used to you being a certain way of being, not really trusting it, not really believing it. Like, Capricorn wants to commit, and Capricorns are known to want to commit, but it depends what you have in your chart as well. Some of you could have an Aquarius moon or an Aquarius Venus, which, you know, which will make you want to have that sort of level of detachment. But others of you, I feel like there's going to be some sort of confusion around commitment as well. Shall I commit to this earth sign individual? Sorry, it could be an earth sign. Or shall I commit to this Piscean individual around the month of November? Some of you may be feeling that there's other options out there, or some of you may feel like, you know, there's other things that I could be doing. Do I want this commitment? But I do feel strongly that some of you will be committed to this person, but there could be a level of confusion, delusion, confusion with other people about your choices, the person that you choose to be with. In terms of a job, I feel like some of you will be focusing on a job that has got a lot to do with maybe spirituality, others of you creativity. And I feel like, you know, in the previous months, you was at some sort of crossroads. Shall I do this job? I have to do what's right because this is a good job. It looks good on paper, but shall I expand and do something that I'm creatively passionate about? And it's like choosing, going with your heart. And that may come after a time of going within, Hermit card. But whatever you do in the month of November will bring you prosperity and stability. Whatever creative endeavors you do, whatever you know, some of you are going to have a lot of projects that you're doing, a lot of exciting projects. You'll be bringing your dreams into reality, especially from the month of November. Some of you are going to be working from home and may require like your mother or your father to, you know, look after your children while you work on this empire that you're trying to build. Some of you may even move in with an elderly parent, grandparent, so that you can save money. You and your partner may move in with an elderly grandparent or with back into your parents' home, so you and your partner can save for a house. And it could make you feel quite overwhelmed about this because you may feel like I'm starting from scratch, but at the same time I know what I'm doing. I'm starting a business and it's not going to be easy, but you know, we need to save money. How do we save money? We can move back in with our parents or a parent. So I do see you saving for something. I do see you committing to something, a job, a project, and a partner in the month of November. Let's see what's in store for you for December 2019. We have Page of Swords. And we also have the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, or some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. I feel that for some of you that are dealing with this air sign individual, I keep saying earth sign, maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn like yourself. This person will still be keeping an eye on you at the end of the year. Some of you will put an end to this relationship with this air sign individual because you may want to seek something more spiritual. But I see that this person will still be keeping an eye on you on social media. Some of you, they may, you know, communicate with you. Others of you, I feel that they'll just be watching your pictures on Facebook or your, you know, your pictures on your WhatsApp or, you know, your Instagram pictures, but they won't say anything. They still want to keep an eye on you. They will have something to say, but I feel like they will hold back on what they have to say. And we also have the Emperor. So this means to me that some of you will have moved on from this air sign individual and you will be in the energies of the Emperor. I feel like if it is the case and you were in a connection with this air sign individual, you know, I get a sense of you feeling like it was fun while I was in that time in my life, but now I'm in this phase in my life where I'm more serious, because I feel towards the ending of the year, some of you will want to settle down. Some of you will be settling down with an Aries individual or with a Capricorn individual or a Pisces specifically, or a Pisces Aries cusp, right? And I feel like you will make this person know that, you know, you're not interested. Some of you may even cut this person out of your life entirely, or you, even if you communicate with this person, you will make this person know that, you know, it's not going to be the same. It's not, things are not going to be the way they used to be. I'm more serious now. I'm in a connection with someone that I'm committed to. I even want to get married to this person, because I'm sensing a serious connection, a serious commitment that you will be getting into towards the ending of the year. Some of you may be married to this person as well, and things may have gone a bit, you know, and then you work on your relationship, and this could be some sort of third party that you may have been connecting to outside of the marriage or relationship, but then you cut this person out and you focus on your family. That's for some of you. For others of you, you were just in a connection with this person, or you don't want to be with them anymore, and you make it known, even if you are still in communication with them, I feel, because you're more serious minded now. You want to do what is right. Remember, the Emperor and Justice, they're opposites. Libra, Aries, opposites. So you were kind of torn between the two of doing what's right, but you're going to be standing your ground, Emperor. Standing your ground. Because the Emperor is all about rules and regulations, just like the Justice card. But you'll be more stern, you'll be more focused, you'll have more authority. You know, you're going to be gaining that respect, because I did see in the month of July, there's going to be some sort of success. That success will continue. All right. And I feel it's going to last until the ending of the year, maybe even to 2020. But I feel that in regards to this person, you're going to let them know that you won't bend. You're determined to do what's right, and what's right is sticking by the person that you've chosen to be with and the path that you've chosen to take, and you don't want to entertain this person anymore. For others of you, I feel like success will continue in your career. Some of you may be promoted, some of you may be given a position. There's a position of power here, and again, people will be looking up to you, people will be admiring you. You'll be very focused and determined, and you know, I'm getting a sense of fixed, even though Aries is not a fixed sign. I'm getting a sense of fixed in your views, like you're not going to be able to bend me. You know, I know where I'm going. You know, career is going to be a high focus at the end of the year for you, and you will be recognized for your achievements, Capricorn. And I feel like some of you may feel as though you need to commit to this individual. You need to do this right thing. Yes, this person may be different from you, and your way of being may have changed through meeting this person, but I feel like you're dedicated to this person, dedicated to your job, dedicated to the relationship, and working on the relationship and shutting this air sign individual out. Capricorn, that was your reading. I didn't expect that, but that's what I have for you. So please let me know how that resonates later on in the year. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will speak to you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.